We all had that monster or those fears of something underneath our bed or allegedly in our closet or in the basement that we didn't want to go down alone because it was too dark and creepy as a kid. What if those monsters were real? What if monsters are amongst us to this very day? What if we're battling monsters every single day and they're keeping you from the life that you want? Would you check underneath that bed? Would you actually have the courage to open that closet door? Today's video, we're opening that closet door together because there are monsters in there. Monsters that you're fighting every day without even recognizing that they're beating the absolute shit out of you because you haven't acknowledged them to fight back. And they're winning and you're losing on the opportunity to create a life where you can have everything that you want in it. But worry not, because this video is about to help you change that. But really quickly, before we get into that change, I'd like to introduce myself. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Malaysia, and I am a YouTube and mindset coach in a little city in Connecticut, whose mission is to help small YouTubers like you to create your best life, as well as your best YouTube channel. Do not just the strategy, but mainly the mindset, because your mindset is the foundation to creating anything and pretty much everything that you want in life. If you don't have the right mindset, even if you were to achieve something, it's really hard to keep that result if you aren't in the right frame of mind. So if you're a small YouTuber that is creating the life that you want or wants to start creating the life that you want, like growing that amazing YouTube channel of yours, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and press that post notification button so you don't miss out on my mindset magic. Now let's get back into the video. So I noticed a few things that get in the way of creating the life that you want, of reaching our definitions of success, because we all have our own definition of success. We all have our own desires. You know, relying on other people's definition will leave you astray. So please, if you're doing that, stop. Something I've learned is that there's a few things that really will have you on the wrong path in life. Like if you don't recognize these things, you will literally be living the exact opposite of the life that you want. And I can't be having that over here. Not over here on my magical side of YouTube. Over here, we're an army of fighters that don't give up on the life that we want to create just because it's hard. And now is no better time than any to fight and to be aware of what exactly we're fighting. The first monster that I'd like to introduce to you is Passe, which is French for pass. This is past you, your past bad habits that you want to stop doing, but you find yourself falling back into the habit of doing. It's you before you knew better. It's you before you learned your lessons that taught you to know better. And oftentimes, in order to stop doing those things that you know damn well aren't good for you, that past you didn't know, past you didn't have any awareness to those things, past you wasn't informed about those things, or perhaps past you was just being ignorant, blissfully ignorant, because it's easier to be blissfully ignorant than to have to face the truth. Passe is a type of monster that will keep you in the same phase in your life, coming across the same problems and the same type of dusty people over and over again, and not knowing how to stop it because you're not embodying your highest self to get to that higher point in your life. In order to get to where you want to be in life and to become the person that you want to be, when making big decisions, you're going to have to step into and embody that higher version of yourself sometimes. Most times, if you can, all times. And when doing that, Passe comes up. Passe is loud and proud, whispering in one ear. It's like the devil and the angel. Whenever I'm making a big decision and I know what the right decision is, Passe is in one ear and then my highest self is in the other ear. I have those moments at least once a week. I actually was recently talking to someone and I noticed some red flags, but you know, I really enjoyed his company. It was really nice having him around, and I found myself falling victim to Passe. Passe was like whispering in my ear sweet nothings like, it's whatever sis, don't even pay attention to those red flags. But no, past me was doing that, not future me. I've identified with my highest self that I do not ignore red flags, because red flags are basically the filter that filter out shitty people to keep you from shitty experiences. And if you don't use that filter, guess who shitted on? You. You're probably wishing you didn't make that exception now, huh? Passe is like your little exceptionist. always making exceptions. Accepting the fact that your highest self would not have made that decision, but because this decision is easier, even though it probably will breed more consequences, we're gonna go with that decision. Even though I know better. Let's go with this decision. You know, even though like I told myself that I've changed and that I'm actually going to be consistent, staying in wouldn't be that bad for today. Let's make an exception. Each time you're not aware that Passe is making that executive decision and all these exceptions, it's delaying where you want to be in life. Every exception is a delay. And if you're not aware of Passe and all of the exceptions that you're making because you're letting it win, it's really hard to see change, to really see a positive change in your reality. And if you haven't already clarified who your highest self is, who your best self is, look over in the description below. I left the link to my previous video where we are clarifying and identifying who that person is for you so you can better reach and become that person. Now there's 5 other little monsters getting in the way of your success, and I think I'm gonna make this into a series so I don't take too much of your time. So stick around for my next video going into my least favorite monster of all, 𝐓𝐤. Oh yes, I can talk about that one for days, so we're definitely gonna need to do a separate video. I literally dealt with this week. This one is a if you don't want to miss out on how to fight it and not have it fight you to death like it usually does to people with big goals, then make sure your post notifications are on, and I will see you in the next video.